What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcastle for the first episode in a little series about a game called Beans, the coffee shop simulator. I think this game is actually going to be a pretty big hit. I think people are going to like this game a lot. It's basically, if you really had to put a definition on it, it's kind of the Stardew Valley of coffee making, I guess. It's a game with like a really strong narrative like in the background, but at the same time you're running like a coffee shop, and it's basically about your war with like this pixelated Starbucks family as you try to set up like, you know, your little coffee shop empire. And so anyways, I recently fell into the glory of coffee, started drinking it every morning because I thought to myself, there's got to be a reason why everybody likes coffee and I don't. And after a couple of weeks of drinking it every morning, the first couple of days I had to force it down, but it kind of grows on you. I found that I really like just a black cup of coffee, like right in the morning, right when I wake up. Helps you get started with the day lickety-split. And so without further ado, let's check out Beans, the coffee shop simulator. Yes, I would like to play a new game, absolutely. And there it is. Beans is currently being localized to French. Stay tuned. Okay. Ooh, the big city. The big lights. Rooms for rent. A ginger stands on the corner, bright green shirt accentuating the brightness of her hair. I can't let it in here. Sure, I got fired from the firm and I have to move back in with Mom, but someday and somehow I'll come back. Dude, I know those feels. When I lost my job, I was working as a busboy, and also I was working two jobs. I was working at Blockbuster and as a busboy at a restaurant at the same time. And I got fired from one of them, and I didn't have enough money to pay my rent, so I had to move back in with my parents when I was like 20. It was the worst feeling ever, but you bounce back. You know, little struggles in life. You gotta learn to take the good with the bad. It's all a part of everything. That bus has very oblong wheels. That would explain why it bobs so heavily. It's a canted bus. They put that thing up on 24s. Riding deep in the hood. In the cut. Ooh, this guy has fancy man chiptunes. Da 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 da. Peabury Coffee Bottom. This evening coffee is truly the king of coffees. You may need this morning coffee to get through the daily grind, puns, but in the evening you can truly appreciate the perks. Ugh, what is that awful taste? Are you sure it's not the coffee? Ugh. Oh god, what? I can't catch my breath. A coughaga. When I get poisoned, I cough like coughaga. That's what it sounds like. Poison! Ooh. I like how he fell out of the frame right there. Now I will take what is mine. With a rice patty hat? Like, why does a rice patty hat necessitate your grab of like a multi-corporate, mega-conglomerate coffee shop chain? Townburg. Several weeks later. They've got a baseball team, though, so you know it's a little bit of a come-up. Your town's pretty dope if you have, like, a baseball team. Although, I guess it depends if it's a AAA or, like, an MLB or, like, a AA or whatever. Here you go, honey. This came for you in the mail. I swear all you do is mope around the house since you lost your job. Living here can't be that bad. It's not so much that. It's just the fact that, like, you feel like you failed and you have to go back to square one. I'll be honest. Having been in that situation, it's not that living with your parents sucks that hard. It's just that it never feels good to have to fall back on, like, the handouts of your parents after you've been, like, a self-subsisting adult for a couple of years. A letter. Is this handwritten and sealed with wax? Whatever happened to sending somebody an email? Dude, if I got a fancy letter sealed in wax, I did one time. I got it from the publisher of a game, that Layers of Fear game. They sent me a letter sealed in wax, and it was the most fancy. It made me feel good, deep down inside. The will of Peabury Coffee Bottom, youngest heir, trial by Beans to inherit his entire fortune. A trial by Beans. I'm rich! Let's see. People will pay more for things the cleaner the restaurant is. Filth. What the hell is that blob? Ah, yes. The ever-popular hashtag, what the hell is that blob? Wow, here it is, just like the letter said. This is so exciting. I think that my daughter has her very own business. Alright, let's get inside. I can wait. Or I can't wait. Sorry, I got the exact opposite impression from that sentence that I was supposed to get. I'm so excited for you, honey. Look, Mom, just because the old Toriyama laundry concern was bought and rebuilt into a coffee shop in a week doesn't mean that the letter was real. We shouldn't get our hopes, Ooh, that stretch limo, though. That fancy-ass limo. We've arrived, miss. About time. I wish to get this over with. This hick town is already staining me with its mediocrity. Hi, are you Mr. Coffee Bottom? Ha! This peasant can't even tell a coffee bottom from a butler. Worthless. Is she supposed to be a relative of mine? Peasant? I'm sorry, who invited this stuck-up brat? That would be Miss Rosalinia Coffeebottom, granddaughter of the late Peabury Coffeebottom. That's right, our family is the wealthiest coffee empire in the world, and don't call me a brat. I'm 1 year older than you, isn't that right, Nanos? Yes, that is correct. That's why we're here. Mr. Coffeebottom's will was quite specific. His youngest heir will be given a loan and a coffee shop. If they can prove their skills, they will inherit his fortune. That's great and all, but I don't have any clue how to run a coffee shop. Ha! Pathetic. I'll be in the limousine to Nos. I don't even know what I was so worried about. This stupid peasant doesn't even know how to pour a cup of ha-ha-ha. I've never had a cup of ha-ha-ha before, but it sounds delicious. It sounds like just the thing to get you out of a slump. Having a rough day, enjoy a delicious fresh brewed cup of ha-ha-ha. I was instructed to assist you in opening of your first restaurant. To start, did you have a name in mind for your restaurant? Well, Beans! Very good, Miss AC. I'm too excited. I'm going to tell my friends down at the center. Oh, and I need to rub it in Aunt Gertrude's smug face. See you later, sweetie. Very good, Miss AC. Shall we begin? Let's do it. I mean, how hard could it actually be? Welcome to your new restaurant, Miss AC. Thanks. Look, this is strange enough as it is without you acting so formal, so you can just call me Ruby. Very well, Ruby. Why don't you spend a few minutes getting acquainted, and then shall we say, be on the grind like a baller? I'm not even going to acknowledge that. Alright, let's get to work, dude, but we gotta be on our grind like a baller. Dude, we'll put it dude, we gremlins out here. We them fiends, we them goons. Put the piece up in your mouth, make you suck on it like spoons. What's next? Shouldn't I have some kind of coffee cooker? Maker. Coffee maker. Select the appliances menu and purchase a cash register, a tip jar, a sink, and a coffee pot. These are the bare necessities. Come back later and experiment with other appliances. Note that after we're done here, you can move and rotate the appliances by holding down the shift key and clicking on them, but you may not delete an appliance. So we go here. I've actually played the game a little bit, so we purchase this. We can press the R key to rotate things if they are indeed rotatable. It looks like in the case of whatever's happening right here, excuse that hiccup, that it is not rotatable. I don't think that rotatable is perhaps a word. But there we go. We now have a sink. It fills up with lovely pixel water. And then we also need to have ourselves a cash register. Worship the almighty dollar by giving us 7 of them for a cup of bean juice. Hell yeah. And then we'll put this in right here. So now we've got a cash register just chilling on our counter right there. We also need a tip jar just in case people want to give us lovely little tips so that we end up being a gallant and not a goofus. And there it is. That's an old reference right there, man. I'm not sure anybody's going to pick that one up, but there used to be this old thing called Highlights, which was like a kid's magazine. Like back in the day when I was a kid, we had these things called magazines. And so anyways, you would occasionally get one. And there was like this comic strip called Goofus and Gallant, which was super goofy in like a 1950s sort of way. And like Goofus was always like fucking things up and just like being terrible at life. Oh, greetings, Fish Finger Man. Would you like some pleasant coffee? He walked by and got happy. Dude, our shop makes people happy via proxy. That's amazing. All right, let's put in the coffee pot real fast. So there it is. This place is a little empty for my tastes. Well, customers will most likely feel the same way. Chairs to sit in, tables to set drinks on will help attract more customers. Select the furniture menu now and place a table and a chair on either side. Once you've placed something, if you're unhappy with where it is, hold the shift key, click it, then move it to your liking, or remove it with right click once the discussion is concluded. Okay. That's cool. Oh, we have different music. We've got See You Latte right now. So I'm going to take a wooden table. And you know what? We got to fill up like this front space. You feel me? Like we got to have like a front space taken care of. Now I can't get it all the way up against the wall on this side. But what I can do is I'll probably start with a table like right... Oh, I don't know. I don't want to put it all the way in the corner over there because it's a big empty room. It just feels weird. But we'll start with our first table like right there. And then what we need is we need some chairs, obviously, because we need a butt receptacle so that people can sit on them. And so there it is. We'll rotate those into place. And butt receptacles have been placed. Good to go. Who's ready to place your butt in my receptacle? Oh, yeah. Butt receptacles. This place could use some style, though. Select the decor menu. Add a ficus. More decor means more appeal, which means more customers. The current customer appeal is displayed across the bottom along with your bank balance. This determines how many customers will come into the shop, and is also very important. Okay, the ficus. It only knows hate. It lives for revenge, genetically engineered to grow faster, better, smarter. It waits for its time to strike. Ah, non sequitur humor. You're so humorous. Alright, so we'll put a ficus right there. Great. You can also temporarily but significantly increase your appeal by hosting events later on. Try to time them with rush hour to get the most out of them. Oh yeah, what time is it right now? It's 10:30 at night. I don't think anybody's getting any coffee at 10:30 at night. Not unless we have a well-developed decaf section on our roster. One last thing before the customers start coming in. You need to create a menu. What recipes you can learn is determined by the appliances you own, and you can experiment with more later. For now, research a black coffee by dragging the coffee pot into the recipe area of the research menu and pressing research. So we go to food and drink, we drag this over to here, and we research black coffee. Haha! Indecision personified. No, I don't think that's the case. I think it's just like, you need something bold. You need something robust. You need something that's going to kick you in the teeth in the morning to really wake you up. See, people put a bunch of like tea and like random chocolate and stuff in their coffee cup. That's not how you wake up right there. That eases you into the day. You need to hit that runway like an F-18, just like, push it to the limit! Limit! You know, you got to hit it hard. You got to be like a jet fighter taking off into the day, and that's what black coffee does for you. It's the jet fuel that gets you there. Great job. For this tutorial, I'll tell you how to make each recipe. Simply click on the question mark in the menu tab of the food and drink as you add appliances. Be warned, I will not extend this courtesy for your next restaurant. You may, however, continue to purchase recipes from me at a cost of $35. Daddy's got to eat. Customers will always order their favorite and pay a lot for it. Click on customers for hints on how to research new recipes. Now all that's left is to wait for the customers to arrive. I'll be here with tips from time to time. Click on me to hear them. Check the progress tab for some guidance on your next goal. Remember to take a break and save the game. Okay, and so there it is. Our coffee shop is officially open. Doop-doo-doo-doo-doo. It's Cool Beans time. Doop-a-dee-doo. Singing Cool Beans rhymes. So if I drag that over to there, does he tell me how to do the... He said there was a question mark around. I don't know. Let's mix coffee with the sink and also the tip jar. Yay! It is ceaseless goo. This dish is too spicy. It smells a bit like romaine lettuce. I don't think anybody's going to be eating it. We better try again. Well, I mean, it is a glass jar inside of a coffee... I don't even know what that's called. Carafe? Inside of a coffee carafe mixed with sink water. So I doubt it's going to be that good. It's probably going to be kind of brutal. So if I click on this, looks like you have to research this recipe if you want to serve it. So I can just put like a sink over here. Yay! So common recipe has been unlocked. A glass of tap water. Oh, cool. Just in case, you know, we've got those people who are like, I'll have tap water, please. I definitely don't want Fiji. It's all the same thing. I'll be like, but yeah, Fiji comes in that baller-ass bottle, though. Like, when you hold a bottle of Fiji, people know you living good. You fancy when you got that Fiji water. Hella fancy. All right, so we've got that right there. Nobody's coming inside of here. As far as events go, food and drink. So if I go to research inside the menu. So that's how I got it. And so we've got the tap water right there. Sink, coffee pot. All right, so it's the morning. This is when people come in to get coffee. I know it. Maybe I need, like, another ficus. Let's put another ficus here so that our fici will get people... Oh, this dude came in for coffee. Hell yeah, bro. There it is. You and your Conan O'Brien pompadour. He has coffee black tea with milk as his favorite. I sure could go for some coffee. He's in the mood for coffee black. He's going to sit and enjoy it. This coffee black tastes just like mangosteen. What the hell is mangosteen? He's allergic to peanuts, the cartoon, not the food. His favorite hint is a refrigerator. Oh, they left us a tip. There it is on the table. What does she like? So... if they want, it looks like they like cappuccino, and they also like tea, and I think I need a refrigerator in order for that to like work the way that I want it to. Oh, dude in a wheelchair picked up some coffee too. That's pretty cool. It's all inclusive. I like how there's like different people that come in. That's pretty sweet. Little dude in a wheelchair. We also got a tip inside of our jar right there. And so let me see what kind of appliances I can build. I got an espresso machine, a pour over brewer. I have no idea what that is. A blender, a syrup dispenser, a dairy cooler is what that is. Oh, okay. So I don't know. How much is that? 25 bucks? That's pretty expensive. We got a microwave, a rotary toaster, an ice machine, composters, fridges. Wow. There's a lot of stuff in this game. I'm actually kind of surprised how many things there are. Let's get an espresso machine. We'll put that right there. so that the customers can make sure that we washed our hands properly. They can see, like, did he turn around? Did he go back to the sink and wash his hands before he made my espresso? What does this guy have to say? Ah, you received a tip. Happy customers tip more. Keep customers happy by keeping lines short and providing lots of seating. Customers will also give you a huge tip if you make their favorite item. Click to collect a tip. Okay. You didn't give me a tip, bro. I clicked right on your wiener groin and you didn't give me a tip. Normally I charge for this service. That's right, you see that? I give out the best clicky handies. Mm-hmm. Everybody loves a good gibber. So we got anything on the table right here? I think that's just his coffee cup. He's happy. He wants espresso. And so it looks like we have to get like the little grindy thing maybe in order to make that. I don't know. We will get recipes and faves. That's $25. Might be a little expensive, but I'm going to go ahead and, because I believe in making my customers happy, I'm going to go ahead and get one. And then what we'll do is we'll go into our food and drink menu. And for right now, a pour-over brewer and an espresso machine will give us something. Ah, we got chai tea. The last customer asked for pumpkin spice was mailed back to their family over the course of a month. So go ahead, ask for pumpkin spice. You feeling lucky? What else does he have over here? So with research in the menu, he's got a pour-over brewer. Oh, we can just put individuals right there. Okay. And so we've got black tea. Employees aren't per se told to look down on anybody that orders tea. It's just heavily implied. This is a coffee shop after all. We also have espresso. So it looks like there's a recipe that's inside each of the machines when you buy it, and then you also get your mixers. Studies have shown that the most important ingredient to an espresso is the wool hat worn by the barista. Quality increases with the raggedness of the hat. Oh, sweet. I had no idea. I will try to get the most raggedy hat that Oh, we get $15? What did he buy? Good lord. A chai tea. $15 for a chai tea? What neighborhood are we in right now? Oh my god. I can't imagine paying that amount for like a cup of tea. Jesus. That's that expensive stuff right there. These people live in a lifestyle that I just don't understand. An espresso machine and the sink. Ah, Americano. It is commonly held today that the recipe to Americano was one from the British during the War of Independence, which was for the best. The name Brownie Dripple Drop never really took off. Give me your finest glass of Brownie Dripple Drop. I sincerely doubt we're going to have any customers this late at night. It's like 3 in the morning. Although we are working that thing. We are working late today. I might buy some more decor as well. I mean, we've got ficuses, a new age art display, a chalkboard menu. Oh, dude, you have to have a chalkboard menu. Yeah, man. Nobody actually reads the chalkboard menu, but every place has a chalkboard menu now with like art on it and like things that look all fancy and cool. Can I rotate this? No. I can't rotate it. Well, the chalkboard menu is going to go right there. There we go. Everybody loves a good chalkboard menu with 3-dimensional letters and everything on it, making like movie references and like jokes about what you serve, making like vague political allusions. Like, ha 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 ha, I am so haughty in the views that I ascribe to that I put them on a chalkboard and I force you to read them. Yeah, I'm getting a little swamped here, Albert. How about lending me a hand behind the counter? This is your test, Ruby. I cannot help you directly. Instead, I suggest hiring an employee to work for you. For now, these will be friends and family, so they won't charge you, but this will not always be the case. Employees, huh? I always knew I was management material. I'll have to make a post about this later. I have an old boss who told me I'd never be responsible for anything more complicated than an inclined plane. Funny thing is that we didn't even work at the airport. Yeah, I saw that joke coming. I was about to make that joke. Like, dead set. I was like, yep, that's the natural progression. Ooh, a $5 tip. Somebody likes what we do over here. Oh, unfortunately, we didn't get the guy from the Shield to come in. That's a bummer. I was hoping he could come in and give us some cop tips. Dude, we're making people happy right now. $6 right there. This guy's over here on his Americano. Is an Americano just black coffee with more water in it? Is that why the recipe was like espresso with water in it? I don't know. I don't drink coffee, so I don't know any of this stuff. I just drink black coffee. That is purely the only thing that I drink. And it's not because I'm a hipster or whatever. It's just that I'm not a risk taker. Like, I don't even know how to try new things with coffee. What the hell is that? Like, why did a giant thing, like, light up on my screen? Oh, it's saying what they got. Okay, so they got, like, a chai tea. Okay, I got you. It's showing what they ordered. What does this guy want? He likes café à pousson. Okay, and you need a blender. Dreams of one day owning a small asteroid. Well, dude, why limit yourself? Get a big asteroid. Alright, so now I'm going to get some more furniture because we are making money. And so, do we have, like, nice tables? Yeah, I was going to say, give me, like... Give me some dope over here. Yeah, there it is. Give me, like, a polished wood... I mean, it's kind of blue for me. But there we go. We'll get like a... Can I pause the game? Is that possible? It doesn't look like I can. So is there like a blue chair? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. We get that blue chair right there. Yep, so that we can sit our derriere and people will stare and be like, damn, he got the airs. There we go. Dude, recliners next to the table. That's what's up right there. That's what's up. Someone took your customer's seat. The jerks like that sometimes. While it will frustrate them, there's not much you can do about it, so don't stress too much. Well, I'm going to continue branding my entire establishment around the color blue because it makes me happy. We'll space these out ever so slightly. I space out pretty frequently anyways, so you know. Yeah, everybody in the club get comfy. Everybody in the club get comfy. There we go. Now we got them fancy chairs so that business guys in their velour suits when they get done driving their Bentleys can come like sit in our awesome chairs. Can I delete these in any way? Like I would like for these to go. Oh, I can. Good. Well, that'll be awesome. We made somebody's favorite. A couple favorite. Dude, we're making money hand over fist right now. Let's get an employee. So we've got Jacob Proctor, an old flame from college, still doesn't have a job, works slowly and talks about existentialism. Uncle Ron, your crazy Uncle Ron who lives in that weird trailer, really hates the government and cilantro, grows an extensive collection of hostas. I don't know what that is. Dear old mom, moves a little slowly, likes to talk to customers, but won't charge you much. May not show up if she's at bingo. Well, let's get Jacob Proctor, I guess. We'll hire him on up and we'll see if he's like an abject failure or if he manages to do the job admirably. So there it is. We have Jacob Proctor now. Hooray! But only one person can work at the register at a time. Otherwise, he just sits back there with a dumb look on his face. Gotcha. He's one of those employees. Well, we've got enough money to start looking at new appliances, so maybe I'll get like a blender. And now that we've got like a blender, maybe I'll take a look and see if we can get a syrup dispenser and a dairy cooler. Yeah, let's get a dairy cooler. I'm going to put a dairy cooler right there. And so we've got a dairy cooler that appears to be dribbling some kind of fluid out of itself. I don't know exactly if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm not going to stress about it too much. I'm going to go to the blender, and I assume that will give us something. Oh, it's even crust. Okay. With the dairy cooler, inaccessible ashes. In the menu, we have pour-over brewer and dairy cooler. So there it is. We've got tea with milk. Another one, we've got espresso machine, dairy cooler. Okay. He's not going to tell us these later on, so we might as well have fun with them now. I think I'll probably end up watching this episode over and over again, trying to get the recipes. We got a cappuccino. Make ends meet, the only cup art allowed or pre-approved corporate logos. Murder Pro Insecticide is the most popular yet. We've got a coffee pot and dairy cooler. Alright. So there it is, coffee with milk. Bean water doesn't taste right without bovine mammary fluid. Ew, well, when you put it like that. 67 cents inside of there, man. Who leaves a 67-cent tip? Y'all are being vicious right now. That's very cruel. That's not kind. A stack of shipping crates. Big corporate makes everything so clean and efficient. Rebel! Authentic companies leave boxes and crates everywhere. It's true. A bucket full of broken instruments. A bucket full of bubbles. Ugh. E40. Broken standing lamp. It's totally retro. And by that we mean it's broken and not up to code. The city would shut you down if you plugged it in. It's old and ugly and falling apart, though. A Venus flytrap, a fake wine, a bookshelf with fake books, an LCD advertisement screen. Okay, that's $100. Yeah, we can handle that. I can afford it, so we'll throw it on the wall right there to get some extra appeal. By the beans of Sintindura, you've achieved one of the goals I set out for you. Excellent. You can review what those are in the Progress tab. Once you've completed all the goals, good things will happen. Let us continue working together to reach them all. Okay. Sweet. How am I progressing? Serve 150 customers, host an event, and earn $1,000 are the ones that we have left over. Well, I don't think we're going to have a problem with that here today because we're starting to make some customers very happy. There we go. And then for the decor, how much were the busted lampposts? They were $15. Then I will put a busted lamppost like right there. Yeah, buddy. And then what I'll do is I'll put the chairs over here and it'll have like a thing going on, you know what I mean? It'll look good, I know it. It'll look amazing. We should probably get another cash register so that multiple things can be worked on at a time. That would probably be the smartest way to do this. Oh, look at these nice people not taking my tips off the table. Okay, so can I get another... No. Oh no. Ruby's become overwhelmed with the stress. She'll freak out and run around until you stop her. Snap out of it, Miss AC. It's no good. Employees will freak out from stress sometimes. Click them repeatedly to put them back to work. Quickly. There we go. You just gotta slap them a couple times and that'll get them back to work. Just like in real life. Can I not get like another... I was hoping I could get another register. So that, like this, it'll go faster. It was what I was hoping, but I guess not. We could do a poetry slam. We could do a local band show. Yeah, do a local band show. Let's see. Put to the music by substandard bear prolapse. Why would your bear be prolapsing? I don't think your bear is a sphincter. I don't think it's built for that sort of pressure. Did somebody just give me $300? Or was it just letting me know that I have made $300 and it's what I deserve? Alright, we'll grab a little bit more money right there, and tomorrow, I don't know, let's do a band show. Let's do it. Yeah, boy. Local band show. That is what most local bands sound like. Did somebody just leave a $120 tip? Holy Jesus, dude. Wow, they brought in customers though. So hey, I think they earn their keep. Oh my god, we're making so much money right now. I don't even know what to say. At least they stopped playing, so that's a plus. I'm gonna put some normal music back on because I can't handle that feedback noise any longer. Yeah, but that dude's backpack looks like a kind of robot smiley face. That's pretty awesome. I wish I had a robot smile. Oh, he brings his own chair. You don't have to, like, put a chair in for people in wheelchairs. They just go up to tables. That's pretty cool. That's like one of those little things that I guarantee somebody thought about, like, well into the development process. We're like, wait, wheelchair people don't need chairs. They can just... Oh, my God, they've cracked the system. They can wheel up to any table they desire. They're unrestrained. My name is Splattercat. This game is called Beans. In the next episode, we'll probably beat this level and go on to whatever's next. Thank you for joining me as I try to expand my coffee bottom empire. I will see you all later. How do, everybody?